Hello, hello, and welcome, artists. Welcome to our series on selling more art with 101 Artists and Art Marketing 101. I'm Kriska, I'm your guide, and here we go. Again, this series is not by marketing gurus or people who think they can market anything, so why not help artists, or, someone who's never actually sold a piece of artwork. This series is by actual working artists who have been there, done that, been in the trenches, so to speak. So we know what we're talking about, and we are doing a series to help other artists navigate through selling more art. Now, this series is primarily for selling art online, getting found online, getting exposure online. This is not for, working with galleries or trying to get your art into museums or working at art shows, etc., etc. Right now, we are exclusively an online sales and marketing portal for artists who do sell their work online and would like to sell even more and get found to get more exposure. So that being said, let's start with our topic on how to stay motivated. Now, if you're a working artist out there in the world, and you've sold a few pieces and you're painting or creating, sculpting, whatever it is you do, you realize there are times when it's really easy to get unmotivated and to really question what it is you're doing. Those times are usually times when the sales aren't coming in and the interest isn't coming in, and you're in your studio and you're thinking you're creating something great, but you question yourself. Maybe you don't even like what you're doing. Maybe you should change styles. Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. Maybe you should get involved with more galleries online. Maybe you should pay that art consultant that exorbitant fee to help you sell more art, etc., 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 etc. Been there, done that. The real thing to staying motivated as an artist is to get interest in your art. That means an email of someone who loves your work and wants to include your art in their projects, someone who wants to buy your art, someone who wants a commission, a gallery sale that comes through, a sale that comes through your website. You know what I'm talking about when you get that thrill, when you see that a sale or some kind of interest has been formed around your creations. I know it, I feel it, and I'm sure you do too. And this is how I stay motivated. I get down in the dumps. I'm in my studio thinking, what the heck am I doing in here? Nobody wants what I do anyway. This is all crap, etc., etc. And then I get a sale, or I get some interest, or I have a particularly good week, and boom, I'm in there creating art. I'm, marketing art. I'm doing PR, I'm doing all kinds of things, and I'm motivated. I see that somebody sees me, that somebody that I've reached out to likes what I have put out into the world. And as artists, we really love that feeling. So staying motivated is no more than just getting found, getting exposure, getting interest, and bringing those sales in, of course. Bottom line, bringing in the sales and staying motivated and creating good art. Now, staying motivated in this way means you've got to work at it. This is not something you do one day and boom, it's all done, you're handled, and you're good for life. Staying motivated and getting exposure for your art means working at it consistently. And that means, if not daily, every other day, or at least a few times a week. At a minimum, one day a week you should spend a few hours marketing your art. That means doing PR, doing marketing, updating your site, updating your gallery sites, investigating new galleries to sign with, following up on old commissions that kind of fell off and nothing ever happened, sending out emails, sending out newsletters, sending out postcards, contacting interior designers or art consultants. There are so many different things that need to be done. And when you look at it, you think, how in the world am I going to do all this and get time in my studio to create? It just seems like they don't go hand in hand. And you really have to work to find a happy balance for the two. Now, I work in layers a lot of times on my paintings, so I have to wait for those layers to dry. And my studio is only so big, so I can only have a couple of artworks going at a time, especially if they're very large. So I have time in between those sessions when they're drying and curing to do some marketing. And I've worked in marketing and marketing communications for, gosh, I hate to say it, but the past couple of decades. And my degree is in communications. And I've done a lot of PR and a lot of marketing for various companies. Some you'd really recognize the names of, large transportation companies. I am from Detroit suburbs, so you can put that together. And I lived in Portland, Oregon for about 10 years. And now I live in the Southwest in Arizona. And through all that time, that is one thing that I continued to do, was to work in marketing and help small businesses market themselves. So that is what my business is about, Art Marketing 101 and 101artist.com. And we have a number of other websites, but those are our marketing websites. I am not a gallery site. I am not charging you to put your art on my gallery with a million other artists and charging you a commission on top of it. We don't charge any commissions for any sales on our gallery sites. There is an exception on our Amazon store to that. If in one of our programs, if you want to be listed on our Amazon store, we do charge a small commission. But no, we are not a gallery site. We are a marketing site. This is for artists who want more exposure online, who want PR, who want to get their name out, who want to really brand themselves as the artist in their genre. So if you're a landscape painter, if you are a bronze sculptor, if you are a artistic photographer, if you are a floral painter, or you paint birds, or whatever it is you do, you can brand yourself in that specific genre. Of course you can create other art, but by creating an incredibly strong brand in one area, whenever somebody goes online to find that type of art, and those are your collectors, so that's who you should be speaking to, they're going to find you coming up time and time and time again. And that is what I specialize in doing. So if you're interested, go to our site at artmarketing101.com. Be sure to sign up for our newsletters. You can get some free PR. We do a mass media PR campaign, and I do include other artists and their works in those campaigns absolutely free, one time only. So sign up for our newsletter to get in on that and get a lot of good tips and a lot of good marketing techniques and things that I've found that work and things that don't work, and even some good resources you can use to do some of your own marketing, because it is a huge, huge endeavor. So that's all for now. Staying motivated is staying exposed, getting exposure, being out there, being found, branding yourself as the go-to artist in your genre. Thanks for joining me, and be sure to watch my other videos and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any topics you'd like to hear a little more about or learn about, just email me. You can contact me through any of my sites. Thanks, have a great day, and see you next time.